Hello everyone. Today we are here for our second TPO activity, that is pre-topic talk. And for that, I would like to call Neha Gore. Neha Tai, over to you.
Very good afternoon to one and all present here. I'm Ms. Neha Sanjay Gure, a third year IT engineering student from Government College of Engineering, Parad. And today I'm going to talk about climate change. Has anyone ever thought why the weather is humid or rainy in winter season, or the occurrence of rainfall in any month of the year, or too high temperature in summer season? All these conditions are result of climate change. The biggest threat that we are facing today is climate change, as the climate has very large impact on our lives, and it affects different aspect of our lives like our health, our livelihood, and eventually our future. And so it is necessary to tackle the problem of climate change, or the consequences are going to be deadly. Over the last several decades, the global temperature has increasing rapidly. Scientists are concerned, which says one thing, that is the rise in greenhouse gas emission has increased due to human activities. However, some people deny that the climate change is due to human activities. They say that climate change is natural and we shouldn't worry about it. But is it only natural, or there is anything more? Probably the answer will be yes. The climate change is more than just natural, as in last 200 years the emission from fossil fuels is only due to human activities. Since the dawn of industrial revolution, the percentage of carbon dioxide in our atmosphere has been increased by 30%. The global warming is speeding up. The global warming is speeding up, and the 20 warmest years on record have all come since 1995. Furthermore, the last 2010s decade has experienced five warmest years. Due to the global warming, different species, birds, habitats, aquatic lives are badly affected and hurted. As there is increase in temperature, the demand for water is also increasing. Since the effect we are neglecting the effects of climate change right now, as they are invisible. The result out of change in future is going to be disastrous. So our top primary agenda should be to tackle the climate change. Thank you.
Next, I would like to call Akanshas Talk.
The whole world has come to the standstill, and the only reason behind all of this is pandemic COVID 19. So, hello everyone, I am Akanksha Sutar, and today I am going to share my views on the topic of what lockdown has actually taught us. All of a sudden, it seems like we are a part of a horror movie, and the villainous coronavirus killing the thousands of people, and we are just feeling helpless. It turned our life upside down. We never ever imagined ourselves to be locked in our own houses and not able to meet with the people and relatives so far. Reasonably, the situation has given us a chance to look at the things differently. At the beginning of the lockdown, the first 20 days of the lockdown was considered as a holiday by some of us. But as it extended, it made us realize the value of many more things. It taught us the value of lots of things that we never ever realized before. Then, what lockdown has actually taught us? The first thing will be there is so many things which we should grateful for. Before the pandemic began, we have taken the people and things in our life for a granted. So we should understand we can't take people and things in our life for a granted, and to be grateful for whatever having with us right now, because having something with us right now may be the dreams of others to having the same things in their lives. Second thing would be patience is virtue. The word patience is rarely exist in our dictionary, right? Especially for the youth on this planet. This period of lockdown has implemented the sense of the patience in everyone's life. Third thing would be we are more adaptable than we ever thought. We should understand we have already adapted the huge change in our life, and nowadays there is a fear in always our back of the mind that how we are going to start again, how we are going to live like before. But we should realize that we have already adapted the huge change and we can do it again. And there are lots of things, that is, life is precious, peace found in the present, rest is a vital, and perspective is everything. There are thousands of things that are taught by the lockdown. Just we have to realize it and understand it, and hope these things will help for the rest of the life. Thank you so much.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jyoti Ashok Pawar. I'm a third year IT student of Government College of Engineering, Karad. It's great to be here with all of you. So, today I'm going to talk about the economics of COVID 19. Let's look at our topic. Do you want to get infected with a deadly virus? This is the question that millions of people are being forced to answer during this COVID 19 pandemic. As we all know, this pandemic has created both medical crisis and economical crisis also, and this pandemic has caused significant disruptions and hardships in nearly every aspect of our lives. So it does heavy effects on our national economy also. So, and global cities will look like ghost towns with closed shops and empty roads during this pandemic. This pandemic has helped to flatten the curves in most places, but it has also resulted some destructive economic results too. So many economists predict increased unemployment and homelessness and many more things during this pandemic. So usually when one country faces some problems like natural disasters, then help will be poured in from another countries. But now all countries are struggling with the pandemic, and hence help from another cities might be limited. So people should try to support each other, like shopping at local stores, then donating some money or supplies to the charities that will be beneficial for them in need. So we have to be helpful for other peoples from our country. So that's it from my side. Thank you.
Next, I would like to call Pratiksha Gunda.
Hello everyone, my name is Pratiksha Gunda. I am from Government College of Engineering, Karad. Uh, so first of all, thank you for allowing me to express my views on the topic. Is the world ready for the cashless currency? We know that the world is moving towards the digitization, and we know that the cashless currency has various advantages. All the transactions are cashless, or the transactions are transparent, secure, and time saving, and reduce the manual efforts. But only the educated people can make the use of it, and uneducated people may suffer and may lose the money due to faulty transactions. In our India, most of the people are came from rural area, so some of them are uneducated, some of them don't have the smartphone, some of them don't have bank accounts. So as per my opinion, at the present moment the world is not completely ready for the cashless currency. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Pratiksha Rai. Next, I would like to call Samiksa Kolle.
Good afternoon, all. First of all, before diving deep into my topic, I would like to thank TPO team for arranging this activity. So today, my topic of interest is cryptocurrency. So we all know cryptocurrency is very famous among the world for now. So the world itself suggests the crypto means encryption, right? So encryption means our data is all encrypted. So encryption comes from the domain security, like security domain. So the cryptocurrency means to make our money more secure and get that money in our hand. So the individual will be responsible for any fraud happens with his money, right? So so the one question could get arise one's mind that our money is secure because we placed our money into the bank, we put our money into the bank, and we deal with the money that the bank is responsible for our money. So why to get require any other medium? But that's not the case actually. So if you observe one thing, that if we invest our money into some bank, we get interest for that much of period, right? But how we get that interest? Because the bank uh, uh, give loan to other businesses and all, so because of that we get that interest back. But sometimes what happened that the bank lose some of the objections, and some businesses also give checkmate to that bank, and because of this condition, because of these malicious activities, we got harassed. Common people got harassed because of that situation. So to not happen that, and how to get all of the responsibility towards that particular person, we have the term called cryptocurrency is. So the cryptocurrency actually it's a digital currency, not a physical thing like a gold we have. It's all a digital thing. And the same idea came in one person's mind. He's known to be the Satoshi Nakamoto. He published his paper 12 years back at 2008. So he written over there the cryptocurrency is should be the alternate for the digital currency for the financial system. So after that, many of the countries started investing into the cryptocurrency. And but the 12 years back in the 2008, some countries started promising and taking interest in the cryptocurrency. But what happened that cryptocurrency is actually a volatile thing, that its value could get uh, peak, could get reached up to the peak, or could get down to the zero. So that was a negative impact before 12 years before. But nowadays, because of this, world is moving towards the digital thing. It's actually coming to picture, and many of the countries at like America, UK, US also gave the permission to started their investing into the cryptocurrency. The same thing happened in India also, that the RBI, but who has the right over our money is RBI. So RBI was against in the initial days against the cryptocurrency, but the court, after 1 year of judging, the court has declared that cryptocurrency is legal and cryptos can be used in India also. So that was all happened in the India. So nowadays we all moving towards the cryptocurrency, and by today the cryptocurrency price is about 35 lakh Indian rupees. And it could nowadays businesses have started investing into cryptocurrency. If you know about Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos, and many of the businesses, Ambani's and all, have started investing in the cryptocurrency. So the one question could came arise in common people, that how we got that Bitcoin. So the Bitcoin is like the transfer of, it's a transfer of medium. So if one person wants to transfer money from person A to person B, the crypto miners will be there. So crypto miners are such miners, uh, or the instructors are there, so that they, because of their higher computational power and are able to solve complex question mathematical equations, they actually checks that whether a person A has crypto or the Bitcoin is there or not. Bitcoin is just asset. So along with the Bitcoin, Ripples, Ethereum are also there. So it will check that the person A has that Bitcoin is there or not. So if he has, then he is able to transfer the money towards the second person. So that's what all about the cryptocurrency is. So without any authorization of any RBI, like in India, and uh, any government, we can directly transfer the money from to the second person. So there are some disadvantages of this cryptocurrency is that the RBI has that the fraud also happens in India. About the sorry, the Bharadwaj was there, so he was not able to. He did the fraud, and because of that, much of the that makes negative impact on the society about the cryptocurrency. So uh, so the cryptocurrency price could reach up to the high, and one could get a lost one could get a lost a lot because of this cryptocurrency. So cryptocurrency is a risk also, an opportunity also. So the one last thing I would like to mention is that future will be digital, and digital is crypto. So crypto will be bright in future. Thank you.
Thank you, Samiksa. Next is Ankita Jamdade. Ankita Tai, over to you.
Okay, thank you. Hello everyone, I am Ankita and today I am here to deliver a speech on journalism and politics. Journalism plays an important role in the day-to-day life of the public. Journalism's job is to keep us updated or to keep updated its public on the current events or the news that is happening around us. It helps us in knowing the view or the opinions of the politicians on a particular subject, on a particular matter. And according to me, that is of utmost importance because uh, it will give us help us in choosing or picking up the best candidate for the country to rule. Journalism acts as a bridge in between civilian and the politician. This bridge is of mutual benefit for both the politician as well as civilian. For civilian, this journalism gives a platform to work on their to express their issues and to also know what their politicians are up to or whether they are going into the right direction or into the wrong direction. We can also judge the country's freedom by use of journalism. If the journalists are not able to express their thoughts freely in the country, then we can say that the system is flawed or corrupted. Every human being has a freedom of speech, and in order to achieve that, we can use journalism. In a way, we can say that the journalism act as a controller to the politician because it will prevent or avoid politicians from taking the bad steps in order to their country. It also helps in establishing a sound political system, and I think that it will endure in future because it will be always seeking for the truth. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ankita Dai. Next, I would like to call Sharmista Sabkar.
Hello everyone, I'm Sharmistha Sapkar and I would like to thank I'm going to speak on Marathi literatures today. So have you ever read any Marathi literature? If yes, and you are interested to know about it, let's start our journey with the Marathi literature. At first, let's take a look on history of Marathi. Marathi is the language of native people of Maharashtra. There are about 90 million people who speak Marathi worldwide. It is an oldest Indo-Aryan regional language. It is thought to be approximately 1300 years old. Language evolved from Sanskrit and Prakrit and its syntax from Pali. Maharashtra Prakrit was mostly used by Western and Southern Indians. Indian Constitution has given an official status to the Marathi language. Marathi literature is divided into the two parts: ancient Marathi literature and modern Marathi literature. At early, Marathi literature was mostly religious and philosophical in nature. It is composed by Sant poet belonging to Mahanubhav and Varkari sect. Uh, uh, then Bhaskar Bhatta Borikar of Mahanubhav sect is the first poet to have composed hymns in Marathi. Then Naneshwar, his major works are in Amrutanubhav and Bhavartha Deepika. Then Namdev, he composed religious Marathi as well as Hindi songs. After this, British period has started. In the British period, Marathi saw standardization through the efforts of William Carey. The period also mostly affected or aided by Marathi drama. The first play was A.V. Bhave's Sita Swayamvar. The most popular poets like Keshav Sut, then Balkavi and Govindaraj wrote poetry which was mostly lyrical and sentimental. Then Sani Guruji contributed to the children's literature in Marathi. So many more authors are contributed in the Marathi literature in many ways. Nowadays, new authors are getting new chances to publish their work. Thank you.
Yes, thank you, Sharmista Dai. First of all, thank you for choosing this subject. Every
Yes,
Maharashtrian must be proud of our Marathi and our Marathi literature.
yes, of course.
Next, I would like to call Prajakta Ghadge.
Should I start? Hello. First of all, a very good afternoon to one and all. My name is Prajakta Ghadge, and I am third year IT student at Government College of Engineering, Karad. Today, I am going to talk about COVID-19 and higher education status. No one would have guessed that the virus like COVID-19 would come, and without differentiating it will alter the lifestyle of the people. Due to COVID-19, many changes comes to our world, and it took some time for everyone to adopt the new normal. The COVID-19 impact has everywhere. The COVID-19 impact has everywhere, which resulted in the closure of schools, colleges, universities, and other educational institutions. The education sector in India as well as the world are badly affected due to COVID-19 pandemic. Usually, this is a time for young students to write entrance exam, consider which college to apply in India, or apply apply to India, or make a plan for studies abroad. But there is nothing usual about times today. The COVID-19 pandemic has shocked the world, and the pressure on students and the educational institution is high. Schools, colleges, and universities have been closed, and the exams are postponed due to COVID-19 pandemic. Classrooms are going virtual, and admissions for the upcoming academic years are fraught with confusion due to COVID pandemic. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Prajakta. Next, I would like to call Akanksha Jamdade.
Good afternoon, everyone. I am Akanshas Talk, and today I am here to share my thoughts on today's generation and politics. So, all parts of our community or society must be included in the process of selecting our political representative. If young people are disengaged from this process, then a significant part of our community will be having less or no voice in making the decisions that are helpful for that part of community. The main reason behind this is undermining the political system's representativeness. Young people should participate in formal processes that will make them able to select the right candidate and make the long-term differences. Political participation by voting is not only our fundamental right, but it is also necessary and crucial to build peaceful and stable community and introduce the policies that will help us to uplift our society's societal status, as well as introduce the policies that will address our needs. To increase the political participation as well as their representation at the institution level, the youth should have knowledge of their rights and capacity of what they can do and how their actions are going to reflect at all levels, including the negative impact as well. If the youth faces any difficulties in this process, then in this process, then they will lose confidence, and uh, start to believe that they will not be heard, and even if they are, there will not be their thoughts and their opinions will not be taken seriously. If youth does not respond proactively, then politicians will start to lose interest in their ideas, and there will be less weightage to youth's demand, and government will eventually start turning into monopoly, as there will be no one else to judge or criticize or even wanting them to know that what their government is up to. So to make our future more bright and stable, we all should take part in our political activities. Thank you.
Thank you, Akanksha. And thank you, everyone.